Are you confused about when and how to deduct TDS under Section 194J? Whether you are a student learning tax, a freelancer raising invoices, or a business owner managing payments, this video is for you. Section 194J of the Income Tax Act deals with TDS on professional and technical services. If you pay someone for their knowledge, expertise, or intellectual property, you may need to deduct tax before payment. Here's what you need to know. Section 194J applies when you make payments for professional services like consultancy, accounting, legal work, technical services like IT, software development, system maintenance, royalty payments, non-compete fees, directors' sitting fees and commissions. Let's understand the rates. TDS at 10% for professional services. TDS at 2% for technical services, excluding services from individuals. TDS is applicable only if payment exceeds 30,000 rupees in a financial year per person. No threshold for director remuneration. Let's go through 20 practical examples so you never forget. Freelance content writer paid 40,000 rupees by an agency. TDS at 10% equals 4,000 rupees. IT company receives 100,000 rupees for server maintenance. TDS at 2% equals 2,000 rupees. Lawyer receives 75,000 rupees in legal fees. TDS at 10% equals 7,500 rupees. Professional accountant is paid 36,000 rupees on retainer. TDS at 10% equals 3,600 rupees. Doctor receives 50,000 rupees for specialist consultation. TDS at 10% equals 5,000 rupees. Company pays 25,000 rupees as royalty for use of software. TDS at 10% equals 2,500 rupees. Director receives 20,000 rupees sitting fees. TDS at 10% equals 2,000 rupees. No threshold. Engineering firm provides site supervision at 40,000 rupees. TDS at 2% equals 800 rupees. Marketing consultant is paid 55,000 rupees. TDS at 10% equals 5,500 rupees. Software developer hired to upgrade a company's ERP at 120,000 rupees. TDS at 2% equals 2,400 rupees. HR consultant receives 35,000 rupees. TDS at 10% equals 3,500 rupees. Architect designs layout for 70,000 rupees. TDS at 10% equals 7,000 rupees. Voiceover artist is paid 45,000 rupees. TDS at 10% equals 4,500 rupees. Data analyst offers technical consulting for 150,000 rupees. TDS at 2% equals 3,000 rupees. Translator working on technical documents is paid 32,000 rupees. TDS at 10% equals 3,200 rupees. Videographer creates branded videos for 80,000 rupees. TDS at 10% equals 8,000 rupees. Cybersecurity audit firm charges 95,000 rupees. TDS at 10% equals 9,500 rupees. Journalist hired as external media consultant at 50,000 rupees. TDS at 10% equals 5,000 rupees. Company pays 100,000 rupees to a foreign tech firm for software license. TDS may apply under 194J or 195, depending on PA status. Professional speaker is paid 60,000 rupees to conduct a workshop. TDS at 10% equals 6,000 rupees. Now let's consider a real case. A company, ABCY Private Limited, hires an IT vendor for internal software support. They deduct TDS at 10%, assuming it's professional service. But it's categorized as technical service, where only 2% applies. Let's also look at a real Supreme Court case. In CIT vs Kotak Securities Limited, the court ruled that stock exchange transaction charges were not technical services. So, not all services are liable under Section 194J, Classification Matters. To stay compliant, check the service category, professional or technical. Track the 30,000 rupees limit. Use the correct TDS rate, 2% or 10%. Always file your TDS returns on time. Whether you are a student studying income tax, a freelance professional, an accountant filing returns, or a business owner making payments, understanding Section 194J is essential to avoid penalties and maintain compliance. If this helped you, like, save, and share it with someone who needs to understand this.